Good evening and welcome to the Sports Twins, back with you for another preview.
Hey lads, what's the crack?
Football again, Steve. We're always starting off with
Yeah.
football. Champions League upcoming in return legs. I have down here.
Yeah.
May as well just quickly hit on that, I suppose.
Great win for Ace Man anyway at home against Napoli.
That's
Just
right.
getting that 1-0 win. They've the great goalkeeper from France in goals. So they
A
have
1-0 win at
chance.
home. They have a chance.
They do.
That's going to be a chance for Napoli to beat them as well.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a brief. That's a
That's
toss
that's
of
toss
coin.
of
That's
the
what I'm
coin.
saying.
Yeah, that's what I want to get at. What's the toss of coin and what's not? Real Madrid beat Chelsea 2-0 at home. I'd imagine Real Madrid are going to score away.
Yeah.
And
Benzema.
I think
Like
Chelsea-
they have Benzema. Like
Chelsea haven't
they haven't got Benzema.
got Benzema.
Yeah,
Let's
they've
put it
no
that way.
striker.
They've no striker.
Yeah. So
So I think Real Madrid will get through on that one.
you imagine they would like. Come
Yeah,
on, like.
Man City won. Was it 3? What was it?
3-0.
Was it 3-0?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Against Bayern, like
Against Bayern, yeah. So they should be okay,
definitely
surely.
they will.
And the other game then.
Again, another crowd shortest striker, Bayern, like so.
Oh yeah.
Shortest striker,
Yeah,
like
shortest
do you know,
striker.
they're not going to do it without.
No, Evan
like,
Ferguson.
Yeah, there's talks from going there actually,
There
so
is.
that'd be pretty cool.
And so Benfica lost to Inter Milan 2-0 at home. Therefore, that's another
Inter Milan, sure,
comprehensive
that one.
defeat.
Yeah,
Like,
surely.
so you'd imagine that the only ones that are actually kind of still up for debate really is Napoli.
It's the only game that's
It's
toss
only-
of the coin
yeah,
really.
it feels like it's still a toss of a coin, you know.
The rest of them are kind of 2-0. They've more than 2 goals
2
advantage.
plus,
Yeah, so they look pretty
and
good. Alright.
some are away from home, and
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Everton are playing Fulham this weekend in the Premiership.
Norm must win at home, of course, for the Toffees.
Big one.
We need the crowd behind us again and get us over the
It's a
line.
big one.
But GCL, full week of training behind him. I saw Sean Dyche talking about it, and we've no Seamus Coleman this weekend, big loss. So they're asking with Patterson going, he was on about minutes played in the press conference, so I think he'll play Godfrey right back.
Oh yeah.
I have a funny feeling he'll play McClinko then left and go to normal back triangle of Pickford, Keane and Godfrey, or Pickford, Keane and Tarkowski.
Mm-hmm.
But then he'd probably go with that midfield 3, we see no Decore either, so he's missing. And he's on about that game time thing again. So I do worry about DCL with he being playing, is what I'm kind of saying as well. So, but hopefully, I'd love to see DCL start. And
Full Martin going as well at the minute
no,
as well.
they're
So
all
it's
set.
good.
Mitrovic is missing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good time to meet him
It's
and
great.
beat him. Like,
Look,
get your 3 points and move on. God.
we can't.
They
We
need him.
don't not only need him. We badly need him.
We badly need him.
because even the fixture list ahead of us as well. We really need these 3 points
Mm-hmm.
just to give us a chance that if we can win a few in a row,
Yeah,
we're always praying for them back-to-back victories this time of
of
year.
course.
But,
Of course, that'll be huge now.
massive.
Oh, massive. Nottingham Forest playing Man United as well, so hopefully United will do you a favour as well there and beat Nottingham.
Don't want to see Nottingham go down or Leeds or any of them teams, but someone has to go.
Leeds are playing Liverpool at home. I don't want to see Leeds going down at all, like, and I don't want to see Nottingham going down, but like you say, someone has to go down, and I don't want to see your old Everton going down, so
No.
this is why I'm mentioning these games. And Valencia, by the way, are playing Sevilla at home.
Boys,
So-
in trouble themselves.
They need a win there. Sevilla played away from home during the week at Manchester.
Oh, that's right.
Thursday.
Thursday night. Yeah, they
So,
should try and get something.
They
out of
need
that,
to
I
get
know.
something out of that, Valencia, because we don't want to see Valencia going down, do we?
No.
The Irish review, by the way, is pending. You're yet to watch the game in full.
Yeah, I want to see
Irish
the French game in
we
full.
want to see it in full before we
Uh,
actually do that, which is fair. So we'll be doing that
Yeah.
shortly as well. So
Yeah.
there'll be a lot of bonus videos coming up shortly with regards Irish teams and
Yeah.
things like that, and Irish previews and reviews and blah,
Irish
blah,
Grace 11s or whatever.
all that good stuff. Return of the World Snooker Championship this weekend, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, basically.
Saturday.
Well,
Saturday morning.
yeah, it's in the Crucible now. They were doing the qualifying for it up until now. Poor old Ken just lost out.
And
And
Aaron Hill.
Aaron Hill is his
Yeah,
name.
the
He's
21-year-old.
21-year-old from Ireland.
Yeah, he's from Cork actually, and he was obviously close.
He's from Cork way. He's not
Yeah.
too far away at all.
No,
So
Cork boy.
yeah,
So it's nice that we have a young lad that's there competing
thank God.
because
Finally.
he's literally in the round before. They got to the round before the final qualifying round,
Yeah,
so that they were in that.
they're there
they're
now.
right there, like you
They're
know.
right there.
Yeah, because I think like that final qualifying round, it's only eliminating like you've 32 in the World Championships. Like there was only 16 in that final qualifying round that didn't make it through. So it's
Yeah, was
like
it-
48. It was the final
Yeah,
48.
it was. Yeah.
But
yeah.
they just missed out in that final 48. Do you know what I mean? So
Well, they just missed out in the final 32. Because it's 32 now, isn't it? In the world.
Yeah, they didn't make the 48 though.
Oh, they didn't make that 48.
No.
Oh,
The
yeah.
one before it, they both made. So they're pretty close to getting there in that World Championships.
Yeah. Yeah. So who do we fancy?
Gotta be Ronnie.
Gotta be
Go
Ronnie.
for 8.
Yeah. I heard Ken on Off the Ball again. Shout out Off Ball. Talking today, and he favoured. Who did he favour? Sean Murphy.
Oh, Sean Murphy, yeah.
Yeah. And I'd favour Mark Allen.
They're
I'd go
both
Mark
in
Allen.
They're both in form, but
Yeah.
Sean Murphy has the World Championship experience. He's saying, would it get to Mark Allen when he gets to all semi and final? Would he get a bit of shaky? Like, where's Sean?
No,
wouldn't bother him at all.
No.
He's like,
he's living in Dublin.
Is he? Yeah.
Permanently, like.
Go ahead.
And he's got a lot of Irish. And
But he's more free, like he's in the name,
Yeah.
so it's a very popular Irish
But
name.
he's settled in Ireland now, like.
Go ahead, didn't know that. Yeah.
Just heard that today.
He's actually number, I think, like 4 in the world or something now. So
Ken City's playing very well this
he's
year.
playing excellent.
Yeah.
And so is Mark Allen as well. To be fair, he's like 3 in the world.
Yeah, Mark Allen, Sean Murphy, Ronnie O'Sullivan between them 3.
Selby's on the other side. Plus, we gotta keep an eye out for this young guy from China.
He's 19.
He's only 19. He's up against Neil Robertson. I won't try and pronounce his name, do any injustice there, but he's playing Neil Robertson in the last 42, 19, ranked like in the top 60 in the world.
Yeah.
So he's
going well for a 19-year-old.
Really good for a 19-year-old.
Right. GA. There's only 2 games in the Ulster Championship this weekend. It's all kicking off the weekend after, so we just wanted to mention them really. The quarterfinals, 2 of them. We've got Fermanagh against Derry.
Derry would be favourites there, but Fermanagh will give him a game.
I often think with the
Ulster
Championship, like
draws, you love them.
Thank you.
I know. So do I, to be fair, up there, because it's always good for replay up there.
Yeah, always. Fermanagh are playing Derry and Tyrone are playing Monaghan.
Tyrone are playing Monaghan. Boys.
You'd imagine Tyrone are right to do it, like you say, and Derry do it. They're the 2 favourites, but they'll be tighter games.
It's Ulster Championship.
Yeah, they're going to be tight games.
They're going to go in hard, and
they are.
It's going to be fairly. It's going to be choked. Everyone's going to be very tight.
It always is, like, it's tight games. They're always tight
suffocating
games.
enough all games, like, if they're playing them, I'd say.
They are, definitely.
Yeah. But like that, you're on your ball, you're on your points in them, and that's for sure. Yeah,
and it's favoured. Some of them coming out of Ulster and not so much as other times, because I think they've been so battle. You think battle hardened would equal you'd be fine, but then there's some lads that have picked up injuries and whatnot. And, you know, but there are your 2 games in this weekend. So
that'll bring us up to the semi-final of the Ulster Championship.
Yeah, and
everything kind of goes up to that. Then
even next week, we're gonna have it's all kicking off. Basically, is what I'm trying to get at. Really.
Where's Leinster? They're not. The Leinster Championship must be kicking off this weekend, is it?
No. They're all kicking off next weekend.
There's a lot of games on the right.
There's an amount of them.
Yeah.
Munster, Leinster, all of them. They're all in the semi-finals actually. That's why they're waiting until next week, because these are in the quarters.
That's what I was going to say. I thought Leinster might be on the quarters as well, a few of them, but they're obviously not.
No, Dublin beat Laois and stuff last week. There was a good bit of games on there last week, and
they went through. I'm sure.
They went through.
Longford
as well. They're through as well.
Load had a great win.
Yeah. Wicklow won, did they? I think.
Let's check them out.
Yeah.
I think Wicklow won as well.
Well,
actually,
we'll preview them next week when the preview's up.
Yeah, exactly.
MMA.
What's up this
2
week?
fights. Holloway's fighting Arnold Allen, the English lad. I fancy Holloway. Can't say I'd fancy him completely either.
Yeah, no, he's another fella a bit down the Horia Masvidal route again. A lot of fights doing, and
he's a lot of mileage per up.
Well, I don't know.
And speaking
I haven't seen much. I don't know.
Speaking about mileage, I just had to mention this. Clay Guida is still fighting.
Wow.
He's fighting the next
one. Go on to Carpenter.
Yeah. There you go.
He's one of our own.
He's been fighting with the longest time. He's fighting an R. Garcia, some Ryan Garcia.
One of my favourite fighters to watch when I first watched it.
When we first watched it, that's
a long time ago.
Yeah. But
my God.
He's still fighting. Just wanted to mention that. Anyway, that's us. That's our preview for the weekend ahead. It's a quieter weekend than normal, really. You know, the United Nations League's on as well, the Rugby Championship, things like that, but I didn't want to go into too much detail with all of that. So we've given
There's enough in that.
There's enough in that.
Yeah.
And next weekend we're going to have a lot more with regards to GA and that.
GA and stuff, yeah. But sure,
look forward to
keep it going. Love the
keeping it going then. Yeah,
keep it going, watching it. Keeps us entertained, thank God.
Thankfully it gets us to something and talk about it. Right, guys, take care, and we'll talk to you all again
soon.
Take
care, guys.
Be good.